Hey everybody, welcome back to Skyhome. Again, as always, much to do. But today I want to focus on the Great Hall. Let's actually zoom down here really quick. I've got the stockpiles going. I just set up this custom stockpile, and then you can go in and change the settings, and then you can enable just specific things. So I left some things off, corpses, refuse. We'll set that kind of stuff up later, but a lot of the other stuff is all set and ready to go here. I haven't started up the clock or anything, so nobody's moving anything just yet, but I want to jump down here. This is where the various workbenches will be. We had talked about that before. I'm still waiting for the farmer's workshop to be built, but I wanted to come down and get the Great Hall set up because I've got some stairs indicated already, and I thought, you know what, let me lay this out, what this is going to look like, and then I'll kind of know some more about this area. So let's get into this. I want to do, first of all, I want to actually set up the up and down stairs, right? And I'm kind of thinking about this. If I do up downstairs, that means it will kind of open up the floor to go down again from here. And I think we'll go ahead and do that. I think that's fine. Do that there and that there. So there's the stairs that are going to go up into the workshop area, which is cool. We'll have that in the Great Hall. I think that's totally fine. Let's go ahead and mine this out though. So basically, as soon as you come down these stairs, I want to go right into the Great Hall. I want this to be kind of a big open area. Of course, the map moves around there a bit. But I want to come up to maybe, I think these are actually stairs as well. No. Okay, so let's go to that point then. Something like that. And then we've got stairs. So what if the Great Hall were this big? Is that big enough? I think that's probably big enough. We'll have tables and chairs and all kinds of stuff like that, and we may end up with a lot of dwarves, and we can obviously expand this a bit, but I think for now that's probably good. I do have these stairs. I think for now what I'll do is just kind of carve paths to those. I think that'll be cool. And that way we can actually expand up into here a little bit farther as needed. Now these could be stairs as well. I'm actually kind of thinking that we'll go ahead and do that. We will carve to those, and then we will hit up downstairs for you, and then we want to do the same over here. Designate there. So that way we have all of the stairs kind of covered there. I think that's going to work out pretty well. Go ahead and resume that. So we'll get all this dug out. I then want to designate this as the Great Hall so that I can start moving everyone down in there. They'll go hang out down in the Great Hall rather than out here. I also need an area for the animals. I need to set that up. One thing to note is I did get rid of the area up here. I think I was trying to get rid of this as a designation. I think I was going into designation and trying to remove a designation, but this was a stockpile. So when I went instead into stockpile, I was able to remove it right away. No problem. So anyway, we'll probably get doing some more of that as well with this whole area, this whole mountain of wood out here that I'd love to get out of the way, at least more of it out of the way so we have more room to work with, especially with the animals. I want to get an area for the animals to be in here, so I don't know, maybe that's something that we should take care of now. We basically could increase this area. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go P, and we're going to go with wood. Now, I've talked about this before in a previous Dwarf Fortress video I did. In No Moria, for example, when you have a stockpile, you can actually go to add a stockpile, and as long as you start your selection inside of one and go out, it just extends that one. I don't know how to do that here. That's something I'll have to look at, but for now I'm just going to go ahead and select a new stockpile area essentially. And I think what we're going to do is just go ahead and occupy all of this space and maybe even come into here a bit. I want to move as much of the wood down here as possible. There you go again, escaping too far. And then that was a pretty good chunk. I think I can get rid of all of this area up here. So we're going to go into the stockpile, remove a designation. We're going to select this whole area. I think that was selected. There you go. Yep, they're running in and they're moving all that wood out. Excellent. So that's cool. That's going to mean that we've got more room there. Then I can designate an area there for the animals, and we'll try to get them moved in. And at that point, there may still be some stuff that I'm not accounting for stockpile-wise down in the large stockpile area here. But I'm hoping to kind of begin accounting for those. So I need a refuse, for example. I need a place for garbage to go. That would be a good thing to get working on. But I think we have a really good start here. Okay, I looked into the farmer's workshop, and it turns out only dwarves with certain skills or set to do certain things can make this. And so I've set Andy up. I think it was plant processing. There was a few to choose from. So I set him as a plant processor, and so he has now come over here to start working on this, which is excellent. And in looking at the farmer's workshop some more, it does seem as though that when you're processing the plants, that's how you can actually get seeds as kind of a byproduct. So let's go ahead and add a new task in here. And there you go, process plants. Let's look at what else is here. Make cheese, milk an animal. So there's a number of different things we can do here. We can process plants, a vial, barrel. Let's just go ahead and do P. And I don't want, Andy would be the only one doing this, I think. So we'll just queue up like 6 of these for now and see how that goes. But if I don't get seeds right away off of this, I may just set an automatic task in here and just have him go at it for a while. Because we really need those seeds. Now let's just check. It doesn't look like we've come across any just naturally in gathering any plants or anything, so that's unfortunate. Let's see. Let me pause because I'm reading this. It said that in order to do that he needed unrotten processable plants, and we were gathering plants. So does that mean that they are all rotted at this point? Because that was a while ago. We did gather plants a while ago. So I may have to have some people go gather plants right now. And that way we have some new fresh stuff to work with. Let's go ahead and designate plant gathering was P, gather plants. And we'll just go ahead and select this area here. Well, I jumped back up to the top and thought I would get the walls planned out. You can see I've got a number of them planned out. This is with limestone. I've left some areas. We've got wood in the way here and here. And because this is a drop off, I don't want to plan too many walls because I'm afraid they'll go inside and then build themselves into a corner. So I'll probably have to build these one at a time. That may not be an issue with Dwarf Fortress, but I don't know that for sure. So I'm just going to be careful with that. So we have walls going essentially all the way around with some plans for more. But I want to do a floor over this area as well. We have the farm below. And again, if I cover this up, it will still be considered open to the air. So our farm should be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and select F for the floor, and we're going to go corner to corner here. And I want to also do limestone. I want to do stone on everything on top so that it can't possibly burn. Yes, that's important. So let's see, I'm going to just go ahead and hit plus through this. You can see the floor tile changing through there. And you can do all. Select all is shift enter. So I can select all of them, but I'll just go ahead and kind of finish up this way. Okay, so there we go. If I back out of here, it looks like I actually missed one there. Somehow it didn't do that one. There's that. There's that. Now you're good. Okay, so there's all that. Now I do have this partial ramp here. Again, I use that to step down and take out a block that was underneath, but I think that's okay. We'll just go ahead and leave that for now. And I could put a floor over that at some point if I want, but for now I'm going to go ahead and resume. And everybody's gonna kind of move into action. They've got things to do, and hopefully get some walls going. I saw something move down there. It's probably down in the water, but anyway, a little scary sometimes. So let's move on down here. We'll check in on the plants. Although I've had the game paused, essentially, I may not be able to do this yet. We're gonna go ahead and try to do one of these and see if we get the error. Process plants. No error? Is that a thing? No error? Okay, I don't see Andy walking in here and doing anything yet, but I'm not immediately getting the error either. So let's just go ahead and add a bunch of these, something like this. Let's just add as many as we can. And we'll leave it at that. Andy's probably wandering off somewhere doing something. We can actually hit U to bring up the units and look and see what Andy is doing. He's constructing a building. So along with others, he's working on the building right now. I'm okay with that. That's fine. Okay, we had a liaison show up from the mountain homes, and I just looked this up really quick. I read a brief description of it, and basically when the trade merchants want to show up, that's when a liaison shows up as well. So he's our liaison with the kingdom, I guess. And so we can work with him to figure out what we want to trade, and then that will be kind of what the trade caravan, I guess, brings next time. So I think we can just hit enter. The expedition leader Kalohe has met with him. The world is the same as ever. Finish peeking in on conversation. Let's do that. What request do you have of our merchant? Begin discussion. Again, I don't really know how this works. I kind of played with it a little bit before, but I really didn't know what I was doing. So anyway, we do have type, so leather, and then these are the goods. I think if I hit left and down, no. Okay, so let's see, it's shift and then left or right, adjust the category. Okay, so that changes the priority essentially. Okay, let's see. Let's just put that in the middle. I don't want to go too crazy here. I don't want to spend too much time here because I really am not familiar with exactly how that works. So we'll just go ahead and leave it at that. Well, then we have finalized the import agreement. Sure. A says we could look over the documents, so we could pan through all of this stuff and see what I've asked for. That's fine. Let's just back out of that. And then this gets into stuff we can sell, I guess. And I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I just kind of want to get out of this. I look forward to our meeting next year. Sure, fine. Just go ahead and go away. We got plenty to do here. So let's see. Let's go ahead and try to get these animals moved in, right? I want to get as much of this moved in as possible. Let's designate. Let's see. Is it? Oh wait, is it a stockpile for animals? Yes. Okay. So an animal stockpile. Let's do that. And then I'm just going to select this whole area in here to there. Sure. I think that's fine. And so hopefully we can get these animals moved in here. I think that's a thing people will start doing. I don't know how well they stay in there or anything. It doesn't look like anybody's getting on that though. So I may have to do a little bit more than that. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't have... Actually, you know what? Let's pause this and let's bring up our animal therapist, dwarf therapist. So there you go, animal training, animal care. We don't really have anybody on that. Let's actually jump into here. So animal trainer, let's do this. So Jacob and Bob, I kind of like to have at least 2 people on any task I'm trying to do. It looks like Jacob again and Kolohe, oddly enough, can be our animal caretaker, hunter trapper. Okay. So I think that's probably good. While I'm here, even though I don't think I have the equipment for this or anything, we're going to go ahead and select 2 trappers. But anyway, that's probably what I need to do, hopefully that's all it takes to get animals moved in here now. But obviously they could be busy digging or who knows what. But that's a start. Now we do still have some goods and everything. We have some seed bags and things like that. You can see the floors coming in. That's cool. Let's actually jump down here. So you can see this is still light and above ground, even though there's floor directly above it. Whereas over here you can see it's dark because there's a roof above us, basically the earth above us. So anyway, let's, while we're here, check. No seeds yet. All right. It does look like plants were probably processed because all the tasks are gone for that. So we're just going to queue up a bunch more. Again, I may have to automate that. I may just tell it to repeat because I really need those seeds. really, really want those seeds. But I'll just keep an eye on that for now, and we'll see how it goes. I'm actually just now noticing that I've got the wall blocked off in this corner. Can't quite reach that. So I am going to build a floor above and everything. So I think I'll be able to reach down, kind of build down into there maybe. If not, then I'll have to take a block out to get that set up. Corners are always so fun. At least I got this one done. But anyway, we also have the floor done. So we have the farm below fully covered. And we have some cool things going on. So I had set up a stockpile and set it for animals. And they weren't moving. And that's when it occurred to me that I could use zones. You can set a zone. And I did that. And then you set it as a pasture. And I think that's good. As soon as I did that, these guys started running up. I paused the game. I think they're going to get the animals and bring them here. I hope. But I also broke down the wagon, so I've got to make sure that I move all of the goods in. The crate and barrel got moved in here, or a bin and a barrel got moved in when I had it as a stockpile earlier. But a couple other things to notice. We do have some seeds here on the ground. And if I go down, I've actually got seeds here around the farming workshop. Now, if I actually select one of these guys, it shows no seeds here. So I'm not entirely sure. Oh, actually, you know what? There it is. I'm realizing now. You know what? This only just occurring to me. I didn't look at the first few things that were up here this whole time. I just saw this whole list and thought I couldn't plant anything. And since these videos have not gone up still, here we are in, I guess this is episode 6. I've recorded six episodes so far, and none have gone online yet. Anyway, you guys have probably been thinking that, hey, you can actually make stuff up here. Anyway, we've got more seeds now as well. So, excuse me. So we'll be able to make even more of this stuff. So let's actually get some of that going right now. Like, I want to get lettuce. So let's do that. Let's, wrong key there. So we're going to go here. And let's see. I just want to see here. Can I just choose that? Okay, so we got lettuce selected for that guy. Let's select this again. Okay. Let's see. I think these are, it's all one farm. Yeah, you select in here and it's selecting the whole thing. So I have a lettuce selected right now. Rope reeds, turnip plants, bilberry bushes. Let's do that. Bilberry bushes, why not? And then for this guy, and we'll probably set up some more farms in here as well. I could go lettuce again. Let's do turnips. Let's go ahead and do that.